Pro football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Las Vegas Raiders. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football, overtime, when you do it consistently.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
This is Jakeem Grant. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Colts.
Is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard, and he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And he's got Miller. Mayfield. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
And the Colts.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Play fake. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. On the left side, a catch by White. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. On the ground, Geis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up and good, so they go the conservative route instead, and it gets them a 7-6 lead here in the opening quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. The 30. 10. Front. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. James Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. They erased that deficit pretty quickly, did they not? A 2-play drive.
And what do we call that? Short-lived?
Very.
Very short-lived. 2 plays later, they're in the end zone and back out in front. We always talk about drives, don't we? Does 2 plays count as a drive?
Not really, but that 2nd play was so good. I don't care what we call it. It was enjoyable to watch.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Jakeem Grant now to return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback.
6 yards.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Mayfield.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On third down, Mayfield. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Taylor. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Got an open man, it's Washington. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 33 yards that time. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
13, Colts 7.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes, flushed out right. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And it's been a Terry now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Grant on the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. First down throw from Mayfield. Out quickly to Judy. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
First down, Indiana.
From the gun, Mayfield. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down, Colts.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Mayfield on first down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there.
And that'll bring up second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Geis with the carry on second down.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Colts on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 41-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. To throw, it's Mahomes. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Myles Garrett, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
49-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Brings up third down.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. They'll find Everett there, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on fourth down. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. On first and 10, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mayfield to throw it. Going deep this time for Miller. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Scotty Miller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17.
Colts 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something.
He rifles one. It's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Following the interception, Mayfield. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Sideline and incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Jeudy. And got his man complete. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Justin Tucker.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play, got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
5-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like...
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Sacked.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. This one caught by Davis. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
44-yard line.
For the first time, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A quick throw complete to Washington. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
To James Washington.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Myles Garrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got him in, Corey Davis. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On first down, Mahomes. Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over first.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield going up top for Miller. He's got him in, complete. 30, 20, 10. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Scotty Miller, 91 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. So from back deep in their own territory, all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Cole had a very strong gain of 24.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And Jackson picks it, and he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this 2nd half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the 2nd half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
But it's football.
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 25-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Complete.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
First down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down, eluding the pressure right. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he's got it up and through.
It's the score. Colts 41. Raiders 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Taylor. Space to maneuver at the 40, and all the way out to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. They will find Davis. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. From the gun, Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Mayfield on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one with 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the honey badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Flushed out right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
1st down, Colts.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.